you know what? I'm not even going to be mad, people, about that point that we got yesterday. I'm not. Because even when I started watching the game, I caught the game and I think I started watching the match from like the 20-something minute bit, I think it was, like 20 minutes in. And I saw a red card and I saw 1-0 down and I was like, what? Who got sent off for Liverpool? Who got sent off? Next you know I'm hearing, yeah, Robbo got sent off. For us to come back and get a point and having 10 men and even playing with 10 men and looking like we still had 11, bro, I'm going to take that point all day long. I'm going to take that point all day long. Welcome back to the channel, people them. It's your boy Mike's, Blatant Red TV, here to bring you the match reaction for Liverpool versus Fulham, which ended 2-2. And what a game it was. From what I caught, it was end to end, bro. And in the preview, I told you lot, I said to you lot, do not underestimate this Fulham team, because we saw what they did to Arsenal at their patch, and I just knew that this team is capable of causing an upset on Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? Like Marco Silva, he has their man balling out. You know what I'm trying to say? Even his tactics that he came to Liverpool and he basically wanted to be on the front foot. Like, I watched Match of the Day and I saw, like, you know, the tactics, how, you know, we had like 5 attacking players, the overloading on the left-hand side. Like, he basically played to put Trent under pressure. That's what he basically did. He played in a way to put Trent under pressure, because Iwobi and Anthony Robertson, bro, you could tell that was a rehearsal from him. Definitely. You could tell that was a rehearsal from him. Like, the brother is definitely coming to Liverpool in the summer. I'm telling you now, people. Like, he's definitely going to be... you see me, yeah, I don't even want him to be Andy Robertson's replacement. I still want Andy Robertson to stay at Liverpool, to be honest. Like, I want him to be like a squad player eventually, and us sell Tsimikas. Yeah, I don't mind if we buy that, you know, because he locked up Salah, you know. Towards the end of that game, like, Salah was getting locked up. You know what I'm trying to say? And I think he's ready. He's Liverpool level. You know what I'm trying to say? I'll be happy with him as like a starting left back for Liverpool next season. Definitely. But yeah, people, man, back to the game. Yeah, it was end to end. Do you know what I mean? Like first half wasn't the greatest, but second half, for us to come out the way we came out in the second half, like literally, just come out and score a goal within the first 5 minutes. But I never doubted this Liverpool team. I never for once thought that we wasn't gonna score, we wasn't gonna get back into the game. I always knew we was gonna get back into the game. But I even thought there's a possibility of us going on to win it. But it's just that 10 men, you can always tell having the 10 men was always going to be an advantage for Fulham, because we're going to have to cover more ground, and you can see that. Like, a lot of our players was running like mad. Diaz, Sobo had a game, bro. Sobo was running around, bro. Like, he was everywhere. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, first half, from what I saw, it wasn't the greatest, man. Like, we huffed and we puffed, tried to get that equalising goal in the first half, but it didn't come off. But bro, second half, as soon as the game started, yo, lovely ball over the top from Salah. And who was there? Gakpo. And look, I said again, people, in my preview, we didn't even talk about the lineup. In my preview, I said, I don't know if he was going to start Núñez, and could we see him make like a little switch up and play Diaz as the striker and Gakpo on the left, and that's what he done. You know what I'm trying to say? I told you that position, the left and up top, is always a headache for me when it comes to predicting the lineup, because Slot's thinking like how I'm thinking, that Diaz up top with Gakpo on the left, and Gakpo being a bit more like offering more of like a goal threat, because look, the brother's got 7 Premier League goals in 10 now. Gakpo's got, like, he's offering a lot. Diaz hasn't really scored since the hat-trick that he got in the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? So I'm preferring Gakpo on the left over Diaz. But I like Diaz through the middle, but I always prefer Nunes, our number 9, to play through the middle. But yeah, man, Slot obviously was thinking of something else in his game, or maybe he just wanted to give Nunes a rest. Like when Nunes came on, he was running around, you know, doing what Nunes has done. I think he probably could even had a goal or an assist, to be honest, man. But yeah, people, man. So like, I'm just trying to remember so much stuff. But yeah, second half we was on to Fulham. Like, yeah, you could tell they was kind of holding on. We was applying most of the pressure in the second half, until where I'm hearing at the end of the game, some of their players came out and said, "Raw, they forgot that Liverpool had 10 men because of the way we was playing." You know what I'm trying to say? We was playing like we still had 11 men on the pitch. But yeah, people, man, obviously we were huffing and puffing. We was trying our best, and then yeah, man, not luckily, we ended up conceding the second goal. And I see a lot of people kind of like blaming Trent for this second goal. Do you know what I mean? Like he didn't like his lack of effort trying to get back to kind of like help out, because I understand it, yeah, that like, you know, people being vexed with him. But you have to understand as well, people, they were double teaming Trent all game. And you have to remember, yeah, we're still having to try and attack. Trent's still having to get forward and try and provide creativity. And then he's also got to try and run back and help out in defence when these times we're short because we're missing a man. And like I said, Iwobi and the Anthony player was just, they was like, yeah, doubling up on him. Like Trent basically had 2 men to mark the whole game. But I'm not excusing his lack of effort trying to get back to help out, because I did see it for Match of the Day. I did see where like, yeah, he stopped running and he just let Iwobi and Anthony breeze past him. And I think that's why Slot ended up taking him off, because there was 2 moments in the game where Trent blatantly was under fault for just basically a lack of effort, a lack of wanting to defend and being at fault for the goals. And obviously, like, their second goal, it was a good finish, but at the same time, it's like our players could have done more, man. Gomez tried his best, but it was just like the ball just ricocheted off the striker, off Gomez, and then kind of wriggled into the goal. But I was more looking at the knock that Alisson got, bruv. Did you see the way my man Munez's knee just clattered into Alisson's forehead, bruv? I thought Alisson was knocked out cold, but luckily he was cool, do you know what I mean? But yeah, 2-1 down, I'm starting thinking, all right, yeah, you know what? With 10 men, this might be Fulham's day, you know? This definitely might be Fulham's day, bro. And then, next you know, Slot now has rang some bold changes. Like, at home, he's took off, I think he took off Diaz, and I think he took off Gakpo. No, he didn't. He took off Gakpo, and he took off someone else. I think Soboslai. That's it. Gakpo and Soboslai. Brought in Harvey Elliott, and I think Nunes came on as well. And then Jota. Oh my God, bro. I was so happy to see Jota back. And then lo and behold, who gets the second goal? Lovely bit of football. The ball gets played to him. Once Jota's turned and cut in on that defender, and he's had the whole goal, I knew the guy was going to bury it. And what a finish from Jota, like just popped it on the other side of the keeper. 2-2, and that was still with like a good, probably like 7 minutes left of normal time plus stoppage time. And then we got, what, 9 minutes stoppage time at the end. Bro, we could have had, we should have went on to win that game. But like I'm saying, for us to come back twice with 10 men, credit to the boys, man. Credit to the boys. It's not a bad point, bro. It's not a bad point. Yes, we could have gone on to win the game, because there was that moment towards to the end of the game where Jota's run into the box and he's played that pass back to Van Dijk. Then Van Dijk's popped the shot, and then their defenders there blocked. But that shot was going in for Van Dijk, but the defender got there, made a block. And then there was that moment now. I was watching, obviously, Coppish. If you don't know about Coppish, big up Team Coppish. They're YouTube content creators, like Liverpool content creators. I always watch their stuff. And I was watching their live match reaction yesterday, and Matt, big up Matt. Matt basically paused. He found a clip and he paused it where Diaz had the ball and Salah was wide open, people. I'm talking wide open. Yeah? Wide open. And it's like, in that time, you're saying it looking at the still, why didn't Diaz get his head up? But in that moment, you could tell a man's just looking for the winning goal. Like, any one of them man that scored the winning goal, the place would have erupted. But it's just the fact that, yeah, if he did get his head up and see Salah open, but even if he played the ball to Salah, there's no guarantee that Salah would have scored that. But it's that, the possibilities. We'll never know, people, innit? We'll never know. But yeah, man. Ball's pinging around like ping pong. I'm saying, bro, I just want the ball to hit the back of the net. But in the end, it goes over the bar from a Jota shot. In the end, people, like I said, man, it's not a bad point, bro, considering the fact that we had 10 men and we had to claw back 2 goals. We got pegged back twice. Compared to like our rivals, Arsenal, with them men at home, yeah, we was at home too, but they didn't have 10 men. And they basically dropped points against Everton. Do you know what I mean? So, again, the table still looks healthy. We still got a 6-point gap on Arsenal. The only threat now is Chelsea. They're at home to Brentford today. Hopefully Brentford can get something out of that game. But right now, if Chelsea win, they are 2 points behind us. Yes, we're going to have a game in hand. But, bro, Chelsea are in the title race, bro. No matter how much these men try to make out like they ain't, they are. And I said to man in the wrap-up last week that Chelsea, they are a threat to this title, bro. They are. But like I said, people, going back to our game yesterday, I will take the point, bro. Like, I'm proud of the boys, the way we fought back. You could tell that Liverpool means business this season. You know what I mean? They mean business. I watched a few YouTube channels after the game, and a lot of these other YouTube channels and content creators are saying the same thing. Like, that was a point gained for Liverpool. Yes, it was 2 points dropped, but we didn't lose. And that's the main thing. We didn't lose, people. So, yeah, man. I'm going to keep this match reaction short and sweet today. Oh, yeah, let me forget. My man of the match for the game. Yo, that's a tough one, you know. That's a tough one. I think I'm going to give it to Gravenberch. Because Gravenberch played like 3 different positions in that match. He had to go to centre-back at one stage. Do you know what I mean? And he pulled off some interceptions at certain moments. The guy is he's just phenomenal, bro, man. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Grav. I'm gonna definitely give it to Grav because he was on stuff yesterday, people. He was. So yeah, people, it's your boy Max. Love as always. The match reaction is Blatant Red TV. I'll be back on your screens probably tomorrow for the wrap-up. Yeah, I'll be on your screens tomorrow for the wrap-up because today is the Manchester Derby and some other games that I need to watch and, yeah, to be able to talk about in the wrap-up. But, yeah, I'll be back on your screens tomorrow, people, for the wrap-up. Until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend and I'll see you soon.